When it's appropriate. Don't give up.
Start even. First batter, start even.
That's just because the breeze and the sweat.
Oops, my bad. I was pulling down. No runners on. My bad.
Start even, Gianni. Start even. Hey, angle one.
Test.
Angle one.
How am I? I'm in now. We had him muted. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first pitch of today's game, Jackrabbits versus Legends. And that ball is corked into center. First pitch hit by number 6 by the Legends.
Hey, don't hurt. Hey, we good? Hey, Jack. Back to you, going to Jorge. Back to you, go to Jorge.
And the next pitch, bounced. Isai will take that off the chest to the backstop, and the runner will advance.
Hey, we good? All right.
And the next pitch, strike. Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to get a few things done. I'm a little rusty here. Next pitch.
Good pitch.
Jack throws a curveball on the outside. And the next pitch. Better situated here. There we go. Let's see if it does. And Isai took one right off the chest, kind of knocked the wind out of him. That's no fun.
Chest. They can knock the wind out of him.
What'd Coach say? And Isai looks all right. Way to be tough, Isai. And the next pitch.
Nice.
Strike 56, strike 2, 56 mile an hour pitch on the outside. Ump got a little excited there, but it's only the second strike. And the next pitch is inside. Jack loses him, so first and second now.
Hey, just reach for me, kid. Just reach. Step on 3, go 1, Gianni.
And you'll see we moved our picture-in-a-picture higher. The request of a couple of folks are saying kind of blocks the what's going on the field, and that's a good point. So now our picture-in-the-picture will be in the upper right-hand corner and the upper left-hand corner rather than just above the graphic. So we've got a situation here where the Legends have their first 2 runners on, nobody down. Jack not getting a 57 mile an hour pitch there to number 20. So we got a 1-1 count to this batter. Jack's arsenal consists of a high 50s fastball. And they get the outed. It's a force. Yeah, okay. So they get the outed third on a force. The field out missed that was a force, and because Gianni didn't tag him, we called him safe originally, but they got the good right play. So 1 down on a force play. Fielder's choice. Number 27 will step in for the Legend.
Do next time, right? We're good.
Straight to you, back to Jorge.
Good. You get this batter. Let's go.
So we got the first out of the inning for the Jackrabbits. Number 27 now will step in. And foul straight back.
Good pitch, 6.
So Jack again with that sort of fastball, high 50s fastball, and then he's got a curve, which he likes to break off mostly to left-handed batters, since he's a left-hander, and then a low 50s change, often has the bottom drop out of it, and batters swing over the top of it. And that was it, actually. That was the 54-mile-an-hour change that did drop. 27 got a full swing on that one. Foul. Strike 2. And they have a picked off at first.
Check forward, run it back! Run it back! Run it back! Forward!
And we have the play at home, and it's going to get away. And so now the runner will go to third. We literally worked on this at our last practice. Good base running by the Legends to score a run and move their runner to third on what looked to be an easy pickoff there from Jack originally. Solid base running there. Now Jack's got to come back and get number 27 here. He does have 2 strikes on him. And that's not, oops.
Careful now. That's not all that important, right?
Jack has pitched 46 innings for us on the season. This is his 10th game he started for us. Doesn't get that pitch outside, ball 1. He's faced, at this point, this is the 250th batter he's pitched to for the season. And 27 goes up for it, fouls it straight back. Jack has given up 66 runs, 46 of them are earned. He's walked 27 and struck out 44, including 14 of those are looking. So decent. Oh, shot to the left side. That will score 1. And the runner will take first on a well-struck line drive through the left. But Jack has struggled recently as of late. So early in the season, quite dominant. Arguably the ace of the staff in April. But now has gotten a little bit of a pickle the last half dozen times he's been out. Ooh, and he smacks number 10 right on the left hand. It was going for his more padded backside, but he reached out to grab it, and looks like it went off his left wrist or left forearm. He's shaking it off, coach with an arm around him, and I'm going to slowly walk down.
You gotta pitch and not worry about that. Stop staring there. Get us some strikes. Let's go.
So Jackrabbits now in a situation like we had before with first and second and 1 down. Legends were able to score twice on that last time. So batter, if you come back, was at number 10, if you come back and watch that, you were hit by a 54-mile-an-hour pitch, by the way. So that's going to leave a mark and why you have a bruise. So Jackrabbits absolutely need a pitcher's best friend here with a double play. Let's see what they can get. Jack with an elevated 54-mile-an-hour pitch there. I want to wish everybody a happy 4th of July. A little belated, of course, but hopefully you had a safe and sane celebration on Thursday. 56 on the corner, called strike. And Jack now comes set and paying no attention to the guy on third who's running. And Isai has no chance whatsoever to get him. So that gets rid of the double play option. And now the Jackrabbits will have to give up a run for an out on a grounder on the infield. 55 and high. So Jack not really finishing his pitches. By that I mean not really reaching with his left arm, leaving his arm a little short, and then as such the balls are all coming in pretty high and elevated. Jack's really best when he can pitch from the waist to the knees. Elevated, he's not throwing hard enough for the batters to blow past the batters like that. That's the pitch right there. 56 on the corner. Then we got a full count. One down, runners on second and third. 2 runs in for the Legends, however, so they're doing damage early in this game. And there's a ground ball to our second baseman, who picks it up, throws over to first, and we will trade that for a run. So productive at bat for the Legends batter, who gets the RBI on that one. 27 across the plate, and then steps to the plate number 24. So 2 down now. Jackrabbits have a little bit more freedom here, but Jack's got to keep the ball down so that the ball's hit on the ground. If he elevates it, especially probably number 24, looks like a big at bat here. He will probably hit it deep. I didn't go through the defensive lineups. I apologize. We have Jack on the mound, Eastheim on the plate, Joe at first, Ricardo at second with that play, Jorge at short, and Gianni at third.
Outfield cut 2.
And Jack bounces that 57-mile-an-hour fastball in there, so throwing a little hard, a little early. In right, we've got Aaron. In center, we've got Javon. And in left, we've got Chris. So we got 12 on the roster today. Shout out to our man, Jabrell, who's out with his family on a family summer holiday. Swing and a miss, a 55, low and away. So again, Jack very effective when he keeps that ball down. And we got a 1-1 count with 2 down.
Be ready for a quick comeback.
24, excuse me. The Hardy swing here, also swinging the Hype Fire, very popular bat among the 13U tribe. And it was 59 right down the middle. A lot of positive banter from the Legends crowd trying to get 24 going. And he pops that ball straight up. Gianni on it, and he grabs it for the third out of the inning. They did have a delayed steal of home there. Really gutsy call by the Legends. But ultimately, swing and a pop-up doesn't matter. Legends do the damage, though. 3 runs across in the top of the third. Jackrabbits are going to need to bring those bats. We'll have the usual starting lineup with Joe, Jorge, Teddy, Gianni, Aaron, and Ricardo will be up when those guys get on. As always, this is your broadcasting team of Keith and Mike. And this will be our last broadcast of the season. We've only got this Liberty Blast tournament and then the USSSA state tournament next weekend. That'll end the season for us. We'll be back in the fall, of course, but they'll have a several-month break. So this is our last weekend of talking at you because we are banned from the USSSA tournaments. We're going to try to have a conversation with them in the off-season when things are mellower, see if we can't reach some detente. I know many of you missed the broadcast last weekend. I had comments from folks who were in transit or driving, and they just couldn't safely watch the game. They would prefer to have heard commentary. So we'll try to do that for you. I know lots of grandmas and grandpas also prefer the commentary because the picture is not super great, and you really don't have to know who the kids are to know what's going on. So, so Keith and I will be your fee on the mic all this weekend. Of course, Keith running the scoreboard and all the hardware, and making sure that we've got all the charge and batteries and the setup that we need. So couldn't do this without him. Gonna have to, though, next season because Kieran's gonna go off and play hopefully some varsity baseball, at least JV baseball for his high school as a rising 9th grader, rising freshman. So doing a call out for anybody who's listening that wants to come help. You don't have to talk, although I'd love that, but certainly need help on the scoreboard and need help on the setting up and breaking down each game. So with that, we'll see number 34 on the mound for the Legends. It looks like number 10 is his battery mate. And he's going to get some warm-ups here now that he's checked in with the umpire to make sure that he's on the scorecard. I'm going to pause a little bit here and get a drink of water.
Get there, help your boys out. Help your team out, guys. Come on.
And balls are in. The ball's been thrown down. We'll have Joe step in here. Joe's working on avoiding the 2-strike count today. Been a little bit of a trouble for him getting behind with 2 strikes and then having to battle back. Instead, looking to jump on one early. For the season, Joe's batting .327 with an on-base percentage of .463. So getting on base roughly half the time. Got 32 hits, of which 24 of those are singles, 5 are doubles, and 3 are triples. And he swings and misses at a 58-mile-an-hour pitch. He's also dropped in 17 RBIs. Of course, at the top of the order, it's hard to get RBIs because you're getting up with nobody on. And that 52-mile-an-hour, I think that was a change. It's a little inside. So it looks like we've got 34 here. He has 2 pitches at least in his arsenal, a fastball and a change. And that one's inside as well. Joe gets out of the way. So with 2 pitches, especially if you can get them for strikes, that's going to give our boys trouble. We can sit fastball all day, but when you can mix up the speeds, it really takes a whole nother level of batting. And a 56 on the outside there. So Joe with a 2-2 count. So we'll have to shorten up his swing and lengthen his stride a little and get there for the 2-strike approach. And there's a beautiful curve at 50 miles an hour for strike 3. Well executed by number 34. So 34 appears to have 3 pitches in the arsenal. Fastball, changeup, and a curve. And was getting those over for strikes, obviously, with a strikeout there. So Jackrabbits are going to have to pitch well, or hit well against a pitcher who's throwing strikes here. Jorge will step in. Jorge with a .447 batting average, including an on-base percentage of .547. He's going to take that first pitch high. He's got 55 hits on the season, 42 of which are singles, 5 are doubles, 5 are triples, and he's had 3 home runs. 73 runs scored. He's going to hit that ball out of play down the right field line. He himself has had just 12 strikeouts, which for a team that is 34, 22, and 4, so what is that, like 60 games, he's only struck out 12 times. That's very impressive. And he has been hit by pitch twice. Next pitch. Rolling inside. Jorge takes that 54-mile-an-hour pitch for a ball. We got 2 balls and 1 strike now. And we got a little bit of a jersey fix there by the pitcher. And Jorge swings a pitch low. Another change, I think, because it's 54. So strike 2. We'll see if 34 throws that curve again. He's really digging into the ball, so my guess is he's getting that curve grip. And he does hit it. And throw to first on a grounder to short. And Jorge is out. So 2 up, 2 down. And Teddy will step in. My son's grabbing the Hype Fire. Like I said, very popular among the 13U crowd. So Teddy batting .369 for the season with a .437 OP on-base percentage. So he's not one to take a lot of walks. He has 45 hits on the season, including 34 singles and 8 doubles. 2 triples and a home run. It was inside the park home run. And we got foul ball off the mask, and we're going to just wisely take a little time to chat with him. We'll do a little concussion protocol, ask him a few questions, check his eyes. Good move by the coach here. No one needs to get hurt. Nice weekend. Teddy does lead the team with 54 RBIs because usually Joe or Jorge are on. He himself has also scored 54 times and taken 17 walks and 16 strikeouts for the season. So what you get with Teddy is you're going to get swing and a drive. Now, he did tell me that he wanted to hit hard line drives to the outfield. That was his goal, and given how 34 throws his fastball in the high 50s, Teddy should be able to turn that ball around. Of course, if 34 is throwing the change or the curve, you got to sit on those as well. And we got some jokes, it looks like, happening here for the catcher. We got continued timeout here on the, just checking out, make sure he doesn't take a, and number 10 puts his mask back on, he's ready to go. Teddy will step back in with a 1-1 count and 2 down. So and the Legends playing him straight away, everybody in the normal position. We'll see if he can do something with that. He swings the 56-mile-an-hour pitch at his shoestrings. So now he's behind, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And then you'd think you'd get a curveball here.
Let's go, Teddy! Let's go, Teddy!
Teddy fights it off, 54 mile an hour. I think that was the curve. So Teddy now really keyed up to swing. 34 puts one in the dirt. It's going to be trouble for Teddy. Otherwise, he has such quick hands that he'll likely make contact. Can he do anything with it? Can he hit that hard line drive to the outfield like he was trying? We'll see. And a swing and a miss at a garbage ball, 55 miles an hour by 34. Beautiful pitch. He knew Teddy was swinging. He got him striking out. So that's 3 up, 3 down for the Jackrabbits. Looking very beatable today. And the Jack will take the mound again, and the Legends will come back out with a 3-0 lead. Oh, now I'm back. And now I'm back. For some reason, my camera went away there. It's a fine time. Looks like we're having some connectivity issues, folks. But I think I'm back. We only have 3 cameras. I have 4, but one of the cameras I had to send in for warranty on a battery issue. It wasn't holding a charge. So we have the home plate. We have first, which looks frozen right now, arg. And we've got third. So we'll do our best here to see what happens with our first base camera, but those are the 3 we're working with today. We don't have the optional second base camera. Apologies for that, but hopefully we'll have it back for next weekend from the warranty issue, getting the battery fixed. So we have Jack on the mound. We have Kieran behind the plate, Joe at first, Ricardo at second, Jorge at short, and Gianni at third. Teddy in left, Javon in center, and Isaiah in right. So I'll call for balls in. And this is the 13U white division of the Liberty Blast. Oh, it looks like first base is back. Yep, first base is back. So now we got all 3 cameras. There are 10 teams. Everybody's going to make the single bracket tomorrow. 9 and 10 seeds will play earliest, and then we'll go right into the quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. So 35 will step in for the Legends. Of course, Jackrabbits parents hoping for a nice high seed, so we play later in the day. This is quite a drive for most of us out of Aurora. And there's a ground ball right to Jorge, who throws him out by a step. So good heads-up play by Jorge, and actually extra smart play by Jack to just let it go. And we got 1 up, 1 down. So 34 will step in.
Oh, good spot.
Ooh, low and away, I guess. 54 on the outside. And the next pitch.
Hey, you gotta block that, catcher. Garrett, that cannot get to the umpire.
Jack working on throwing some of his change-ups here, maybe a curve. So a lot of balls in the dirt. And there's a fastball at 57. He was behind 2-0 there. He had to bring it.
Go Big Six.
And strike 2. Jack another 57-mile-an-hour pitch there. This one at the letters. So he's showing him high and away, low and inside. Where do we go with this 2-2 pitch? 24's got to be asking himself, is he going to get a fastball here? He is, and he gets a ground ball, but foul down the third base line. So 34 sitting on that fastball and a little ahead of it. If Jack learns something here, he's going to need to know that he's got to throw maybe an off-speed pitch here. Let's see what he brings. And that ball bounces in. Good stop by Kieran, but that's going to take it to a full count.
Good job.
All right, full count. Yeah, 1 down and nobody on. Jack will have to come back with a fastball here. It's the only one he's been able to locate for strikes consistently. And he's going to float that 57-mile-an-hour pitch high and away. So, yeah, 34 didn't know the count there. Ump had to let him know that was ball 4. So again, putting that picture in the upper right-hand corner so it doesn't distract from some of the on-field play. Good heads up, good feedback, I think. I appreciate that from one of the coaches who was going back and looking at some of the film and realizing that picture got in the way. But hopefully it shouldn't now. Next pitch is hit into left center field. And Javon picks up and hits his cutoff man immediately, and that'll keep the runner at second. So Jack with that. Oh, it looks out nice. Yeah, it definitely fits up there. I could even make it a little bigger, couldn't I? With runner on first and second now, and 1 down. Number 30 will step in. And Legends just taking it to the Jackrabbits today. And there's a ground ball through the right side. And Isaiah's going to pick that up. And he's going to get it to his second baseman. And that run will score. As to be expected with the runner at second with 1 down. So good execution by the Legends there to plate their 4th run of the game. Isaiah did get that ball back in. So Jackrabbits now got to get some defense here. A few times the Legends have hit it where they ain't, but the base running by the Legends really has been top notch here, executing on every opportunity. All right, and there was a throw over to third. Sorry, I was ready to go to first on that one, but nobody there. So first and third now with the runners looking ready to go. He doesn't. And there's a ball hit to Isaiah, who grabs the ball. He's going to hit his cutoff man, and they'll have a run score. So nice sac fly by the Legends. The runner on first does stay. Not going to advance on that. And 2 downs now with 2 across for the inning for a total of 5, right? Yeah. Number 99 will step in. So right now this game has been all Legends. I think, actually I should have written down who their leadoff batter was. I think we're getting close to the top of the order here. Jack and Judd thought they had him. Everybody bouncing off the field. The ump calling him safe on that pickoff throw there. It was bang bang. Can't see it from here. But that should keep the runner a little bit closer, or at least leaning on his back foot. Foul ball. Oh, calling a hit by pitch. Hit by pitch is the call. Balls. So I'm not sure. I heard I heard aluminum, but it must have been after it hit him. So that moves everybody up 80 feet. Number 99 takes first. The runner at first now will be at second, and 2 down. Jack floats a 55-mile-an-hour curve that doesn't curve outside. And that ball is hit to right field in kind of no man's land. Drops. No one's going to come up with that. And now we got to figure out the play. And the runner scores. The ball goes to third. So another run in on a well-struck ball by number 20 there.
Isaiah!
A lot of balls falling where they ain't, but also Legends putting the bat on the ball. So put the ball in play, good things happen. First and third, 2 down. Number 27 steps in. And a 6-run lead here for the Legends. And that ball is popped up to the right side. Isaiah underneath it. And he grabs it for the third out of the inning. So can of corn there to finish off the inning, but not before the Legends put another couple runs on the board. And coach is going to have a conversation with him. It's a little out of screen here, but he's going to be letting them know, hey, we can't play like this. We got to put some runners on. It's not so much the runs against, but that we have no runs for. We shall see Gianni, Aaron, Ricardo. When those guys get on, Chris, Isaiah, Jack.
Gianni, Aaron, Ricardo, Chris! You're down 6, man. Looks like they can pick it up. Let's go.
So for those of you following NCAA baseball, you'll know that between our last couple of tournaments and this one, the College World Series was held. It was super exciting series of games in the final specifically between Texas A&M and who was the eventual winner? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. It wasn't Tennessee. It was the number 1 ranked team, which was the first time since 1999 the number 1 ranked team had won it. Let me go Google it here real quick. Oh, it was Tennessee. So Tennessee does beat Texas A&M. My bad. So go Vols, and we'll sing a little Rocky Top in their honor. But next weekend they'll have the amateur draft for MLB, and many of those college players that you saw will be drafted. In fact, current kind of mock drafts have 9 of the top 10 picks all being college draft picks. No consensus number 1 like there was last year with Paul Skeens, but it should be a good draft nonetheless. And Gianni will step in. So very deep fences here. I see no signs on them, but also very short. They're only about waist high. So Gianni swings and misses a 59-mile-an-hour pitch right down the middle. So a little delayed on that. That's the fastest pitch we've seen here from the Legends pitcher today. He's going to throw a curve at 51. Comes in a little high. Ball 1. And the next pitch is popped out of play. One of the dads from the Legends kind of underneath it. Grabs it once it safely comes to a rest. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Let's see if that changeup comes in. That's kind of what I'd throw here because Gianni's sitting fastball. And it is a changeup, but it's in the dirt. Ball gets away. A beautiful throw by the catcher for the strikeout completion at first. So nice pitch selection by 34 there with the changeup, getting Gianni chasing it, thinking it was a fastball. And that's 4 up, 4 down for the Jackrabbits. Still early, but 34 pitching a perfect game. And Aaron sits on that one, hits it away, 58-mile-an-hour off to the right side. Gonna have to swing a little bit earlier if he plans to put that ball in play.
Let's start us off.
The second pitch of the at-bat forthcoming. It's going to be low. Aaron will take that for ball one. And the next pitch forthcoming. And Aaron's going to hit that one off the right side. Going to be playable in foul territory. And an excellent catch by the first baseman just out of the screen. Sorry, first baseman. I didn't get that on the video, but way to be underneath it and call everybody off. Good job for the second out of the inning. So Ricardo now steps in, sixth batter of the lineup, sixth batter that number 34 has faced.
Let's go, kid.
And ball's high. So really nobody able to put any good aluminum on it yet. In fact, I think the only ball hit fair has been Jorge's pretty easy grounder to left side. There goes the third baseman, backhanded, and the throw. And they get him by a step. 6 up, 6 down. Jackrabbits have not threatened in the slightest. They go to the top of the third now. It's going to be 6-0 Legends, utterly dominating this game. And we'll see who comes back out on the mound.
Come on, Chris, let's get out there, bud.
Chris first.
It looks like we'll have Chris on the mound. Want me to move over?
Yeah, could you? No, I'm kidding.
I got space. I can move over. Oh, okay. It's your guys' tent. I'm just squatting.
I need to sit right here.
Yeah, it's going to go like this, probably. So it looks like we're going to have switching catchers here between innings. Give our big catchers an inning each, which I love. It gives everybody a chance to cool down. It's quite warm today. Not the hottest it's ever been, but certainly high 80s or low 90s. It's hot when you put all the gear on. So we'll have Isai back for the third inning with Chris on the mound. Joe at first, Ricardo at second, Jorge at short, Gianni back at third. In right, looks like Aaron. In center, we've got Jack. And in left, Javon. So with Jack being removed here after 2 innings, that'll end his day on the mound. We'll probably spend the rest of the day in center. Good throw by Isai, although a little off the mark. But a strong throw nonetheless.
Aaron! Jack!
The number 10 will step in for the Legends. The very comfortable lead, especially the way the Jackrabbits have been hitting. But they're going to be pushing now to see if they can't get us to a run rule. We've only been at this 39 minutes to my count, so plenty of baseball time left. But if the Jackrabbits don't stop them, 60-mile-an-hour fastball to greet his first batter from Chris. Next pitch on its way. It's in the dirt, 54. Looked like they were trying to get fancy there, maybe with a curveball. And Chris with the third pitch here. That one is going to be high. Ball 2. 2, 2 balls, 1 strike. So number 10 can be sitting on a pitch that he wants to see now. And he is, and he just absolutely corks that ball right over Javon's head. And that will turn into at least a double. And an excellent hit there from the Legends hitter. So we got to a count that he liked and sat on it. Number 23 will step in, a lefty. Did we have a lefty last time? Maybe we haven't hit through the order. I apologize. If we did, I don't remember him. And he calls timeout. We have to be through the order by now. With all the runs they've scored, absolutely. I don't know. Anyway, I wasn't paying attention. Apologies. Guy on second now. Fresh count. Chris is going to serve that one up in the right at the belt, and that'll be back-to-back doubles. Oh no, they're going to get him. So a long single RBI. So good heads-up play by Jack. Get into his shortstop. But run does score, so base is empty now. 1 run across, 1 down, and 24 will step in. So Legends doing an excellent job when the ball is elevated to really drive it. And there's a hanging curveball down the left field line. That ball is fair. And we're going to see if we get him. That ball's overthrown. The batter's going to stay at second. So 3 hard hit balls in the first 3 at bats here. Legends with their foot on the accelerator and pushing hard. So 1 down, runner at second. And Jackrabbits need to know what the count, or how many outs there are, and what they want to play here. If they want to play for a play at home or trade a run for an out. There's a ball shot to the left side. So this is exactly what I was talking about. And they're going to go home with it. Got him! Oh, they got it! They called safe. Man, he didn't slide there. So frustrating. Man, felt like the throw got him, but ump was right there and calls him safe. So 3 of the last 4 runners reach second on well hit balls. So Chris,
Nice catch, Eastside.
not fooling anybody here. 34 steps in for Legends. And a 60-mile-an-hour at the brim of the helmet for ball 1. And that ball is popped up but out of play. No play for anyone. Strike 1.
Step up.
And Chris was on the wind-up there, but that's bad because he'd basically given the runner a free base. So he's now got to get back in the stretch so he can hold the runner on. Still makes no move. Beautiful 50-mile-an-hour curveball for a strike. Started at the shoulders on the inside, ended at the waist on the outside corner of the plate. Now throw that pitch again, but maybe a little lower. And there's a fastball way outside, 58.
Hey, throw it to where we call it, right? Hit your spots. Let's go. Right here, battle. Get the whole right side. Hey, Peter, get the whole right side.
There's a ground ball with a weird topspin on it. And Chris fires it over to first for an out. Runner does take third.
Shoot out, let's go.
So 2 outs, number 32 will step in, and there's that runner on third. And again, another couple runs across the plate for the Legends. 8-0 here in the top of the third.
Let's shoot out, boys. Let's go.
And that ball is high and gets away, but it actually bounces back right to Isai. That ball is high. He's missed 2 quite wildly here. And the next pitch. Ooh, foul ball off Isai's chest protector.
Isai, you good?
That's the second one he's taken off the chest. Yeah, he's giving the thumbs up, saying he's fine. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Chris has 1 pitch to play with here. And he overthrows a fastball in the dirt for ball 3. 56 mile an hour pitch. Joe's got to, sorry, not Joe. Chris has got to come back now with a pitch. And the Legends batter knows he needs to bring it to him so he can pick that pitch he wants. Instead, he throws a something 59 way high. And watch the runner going from first. Do not send him. So now we'll have basic runners on the corners. Oh, there's 2 outs. You don't send him because he's going to be caught in a rundown, and you give away the 3rd out of the inning. So you gotta. Even the announcer forgot what was going on here.
Ricardo, be ready. Let's go. Check your runner. Don't let him get too big.
Runner does not go. No back pick, and that ball was high for ball 1. Throw over to first. Not in time. Makes me a little nervous with a runner on third. An overthrow there. You're giving away a free run. Ball's high. Throw down. And he's safe. Runner on third doesn't go anywhere. So stolen base. Good jump by the runner. And they've got runners at second and third now. Isai with a good throw, but a little behind the runner.
Nothing hurt.
We got 2 balls and no strikes. That ball's fouled away off the fence. Isai back to grab it.
Here we go, 9, big 9. Big stride, throw hard.
Jackrabbits need this 3rd out here to even have any semblance of having this to be a game to come back in here. You do not want to be down double digits going to the bottom of the 3rd. We're in second with a giant lead, but he can't go anywhere, so Chris ignoring him. And a foul ball. A nice 60 mile an hour fastball. In on the hands, number 30, fouls it all away. So now we're back to a 2-2 count. First time Chris has been kind of in a good pitcher's count here in a couple of batters now. So let's see if that curveball he can throw either is that nice sweeping breaker or if it's one that's going to get away from him. And he hits that ball off the right side. Joe underneath it, and he comes down with it just out of the frame for the 3rd out of the inning. So Chris does get that important 3rd out of the inning. Jackrabbits, though, don't have a prayer if they don't get anybody on. And we will have the bottom of our order here is going to be Chris, Isaiah, Jack, Isai, Javon, and Kieran. I have faith they're all going to get up. So as we go into the... Oh, I got to do better about reading stats. Sorry, I missed all the stats last time. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I know there's only a few games left in the season, but want to make sure that you have all the notifications. Hit the bell so you get notified when we go live, but certainly subscribe so that you can get it up in your feed scroll back and see some of your favorite parts of the game. At this point, not a lot of favorite parts of the game. Maybe the pop-up that Gianni caught, or the heads-up play by Jack to get the runner at second. Otherwise, we struggling for highlights in this game so far. So yeah, make sure you do that. I appreciate everybody helping me get to 200 subscribers, or the Jackrabbits get to 200 subscribers before my wife got to 200 on her Substack. She's only a few behind me, and unfortunately she's not going to go dark for a couple of months like I'm going to, so I have no doubt that her very good Substack newsletter about children's book writing will jump ahead of us. But do, nonetheless, make sure you share this with your friends, make sure they subscribe. So Chris will be up. Let me get on Chris's. Oh, come on. So Chris, where's Chris on my list? There he is. Chris Bent 342 on the season with an on-base percentage of .437. He has 41 hits on the season, 29 of them are singles, 6 doubles, 5 triples, and 1 homer. He scored 43 times. He has walked 20 and struck out an unfortunate 37 numbered balls. That ball is the curve that 34 shows, but doesn't curve enough, almost clips him. Chris only been hit by pitch once, so he's going to jump out of the way of most of these pitches. Quick and nimble that he is. And a swing and a miss, a 60-mile-an-hour pitch in his eyes. He was timed up nicely on that one, but you're never going to be able to make contact with a pitch that's at your eyes, even though it looks like a giant mute ball, Covenant beach ball almost. And he's going to take that, I think, change up low and inside.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So it has been 6 up, 6 down for the Jackrabbits. Pitcher has been perfect through 2. And by mixing up the 3 pitches, especially for strikes, he has flummoxed the best hitters on our team. Now it's going to be on the rest of the batting order to get on and rally. And that ball is going to be inside. So we got a full count, I believe. Yep. So a chance for our first base runner here, but Chris can't be thinking that. Chris has got to be thinking fastball and turn on it. And he does hit fastball, but that ball goes up and out of play. I actually thought that was going to be playable when it first came off the bat. So Chris lives to fight another pitch.
All right, kids, watch the curve here.
Looking curveball here if I'm the pitcher, if I'm the batter, excuse me. Swing and a miss, a 58-mile-an-hour fastball on the outside. Well located, well executed. So 7 up, 7 down. Nobody has reached first, and Isaiah will step in. Very strange. The Jackrabbits, throughout their history, have not been a team that's struggled at the plate. Generally, putting up runs is not a problem for us, except at the end of a long day. That has been, we have sometimes run out of gas. But first game, just speaks to how well 34 is mixing up his pitches. Like that change up right there at 52 in the dirt, and Isaiah swings over the top of it. A little bit of chance from the dugout. You like to see and hear a little bit of that. And that ball is 59, but high to Isaiah. Isaiah batting, let me go get the stats for you.
Let's go put in play.
Isaiah takes that pitch low. He's batting .371 with a .513 on base percentage because he's good at taking a lot of walks. He's got 23 hits. He's scored 19 times. Sorry, he's got to first base 19 times with a single, and he's gotten 4 doubles. He's driven in 17, but he's scored 27 times because he gets 26 base on balls for the season and only striking out 16 times. And he has been hit once. And the next pitch, fouled off again. So Isaiah in on the, timed up on the fastball. That was 2 in a row, 59 respectively. And the curve is inside for ball three, excuse me. Full count now. It's a very quiet umpire here, so we have to read the fingers as he holds them up. And a strike three at the knees, I guess. So 8 up, 8 down. Jack, our hope here for this inning. Keep it alive. Jack's goal this game was to hit solid line drives. He's batting .310 on the season with a .444 on-base percentage. 31 hits, 23 of them singles, 6 of them doubles, and he has himself 1 triple and 1 homer. He's driven in 32 and scored 33 times himself. And he hits a nice ground ball to the second baseman, smothers it, throws it to first, and gets Jack by a step and a half. So 9 up, 9 down, perfect through 3. 34 looks like Cy Young there on the plate, or on the mound. And the Jackrabbits will have to put on their gloves and come back and play good defense. So we go to the bottom of the third, or top 4, excuse me. Top 4, we've got an 8-0 lead. And if I remember my Kava correctly, 10 runs after 4 would end the game. So we're not even an hour into the game. We're at 56 minutes, according to my clock. It might be 58 minutes. We got a little early. So Jackrabbits looking a little bit energetic as they take the field. They were getting barked at by their coach, but let's see if we can't show a little bit of energy and shut down the Legends for the first time on this game. Yikes is right. Just got a text from one of our fans. It's a good 4-letter word to describe. I guess it's 5 letters. Word to describe it. But it's, again, I think it's because the pitcher's pitching so well and mixing pitches up. It is not really something that we have seen with, pitcher can throw 3 pitches. And the truth is, even when you get to the college level, you can dominate with 3 pitches. So shout out to him. So Chris on the mound, and like I suspected, we're going to trade catchers every inning so everybody has a chance to cool down and lick their wounds. Kieran will be behind the plate then, so Chris's battery mate is Kieran. Joe still at first, Ricardo and Jorge up the middle, and Gianni anchor in the hot corner. Teddy in left, Javon in center, and Isaiah in right. Isaiah with a couple of putouts last inning really was the man of the inning last inning. So one more pitch and then we'll get started here with oops, I apologize, one more. Now we're gonna have coming down. So go refill your drink, ladies and gentlemen, and be back here in 30 seconds for our first batter at the top of the 4th. It'll be number 6 for the Legends. Oh, nice throw. Oh, short hops. Kieran with very accurate arm behind the plate. While I don't want anyone to get on, I wouldn't mind if someone got on and tried to steal on him. And showcase that arm, especially if his high school coach happens to be watching. Ball inside, 62.
It'd be hard to hit that one. I like that.
So the Legends have been teeing off on that fastball down the middle. So Chris goes with a, not sure, I think that was supposed to have some sort of movement on it, but high and away for ball 2. Kieran was calling for it, I think, low and away. And a ground ball down the left field line. That was fair. And Teddy cuts it off, and he gets it back to his shortstop cutoff for a single. So Legends just continue to hit. there is that runner on first that I was kind of hoping they will send, and Kieran can showcase his arm, and Jorge can get a nice, or I guess it'd be Ricardo with the right-handed batter. Ricardo get a nice swipe tag there. Let's see if that's what happens. It looks like 99 has stepped in for the Legends. The ball pops out of Kieran's glove,
Nice hustle, Kieran.
but no damage done there. It was ball one. Strike, 59 on the outside corner there. 99 just spitting on it, letting it go away. There's not much he could do with that, and he's got plenty of count left to work with.
Go get him here, Kieran. Good pick.
And throw over. Isaiah scooting over to get that back up in case it gets away. Good heads up play by Isaiah there. But Joe, it's a vacuum over there. The ball didn't get away. Runner's going. The ball is high. Kieran.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great throw from Kieran. Tag came in a little late. And a slap tag, like on the lower leg it looked like, or up on the leg at least. And the runner went in head first with the oven mitt. Got that oven mitt on the bag in time. So single and a stolen base for the Legends this inning. And a 2-1 count to number 99. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, stay in the shade by all means. And that ball gets way away. Nothing that Kieran could do. Yeah, we're sending this out on YouTube, so you can. Yeah, so that way the kids can come back and watch it. Grandmas and grandpas from all over can watch it. So. Oh, great. So we got a runner on third now on that wild pitch from Chris, a 3-1 count. And honestly, a deflated Chris on the mound. His body language is not saying that he feels like he's dominating his pitching today. Droopy shoulders, and he walks that batter. So now we'll have runners on the corners with no down. Number 20 will step in for the Legends. Chance here to do real damage. And we'll see if Kieran throws down with that cannon. He should. Oh, he got him now. Got him.
Got him there.
Yeah, but the runner does score. So we traded a run for an out.
Good job, Kieran.
The Legends runner didn't slide, so he was a very easy target on the slap tag for Ricardo. So base is now empty. First out of the inning, but again, the Legends did plate another one, 9-0, getting very close to that all-important 10-run lead in the fourth inning. And that's another pitch high, so 2 balls that have been way above the number 20 there. The first one was helpful for Kieran because it got him to pop up and made the throw to second. That second pitch, less helpful. We need to throw balls in the zone here. That one way away. Chris just overcorrecting. Just a lot of mechanics wrong with Chris right now. I've seen him pitch a lot of innings. In fact, I can go to the stats and let you know how many innings we watched him pitch. And his mechanics are all over the place right now. Chris has thrown 32 innings technically. And this is just not par for the course. Is that not ball 4? Oh, 3-0. Okay. Maybe 3-1. Did he hold up a 1? Maybe that first one was a strike. I don't know. Definitely been 4 pitches to number 20 here. And that was a ball 4. Yeah, maybe ball 5. And Kieran calling timeout because he's got to go talk to Coach Paul calling timeout. He's got to go talk to Chris. I'm sure Coach Paul's seeing what I'm seeing. Chris just looking really uncomfortable on the mound. not looking like he has command of his pitches. It's been a couple of batters since we've seen anybody really be fooled by his pitch. And it looks like Chris holding his lower back. So I wonder if we're going to have an injury here to Chris and have him come out. Looks like Jorge will be coming in to pitch. He will have a simple task at get 2 outs. Jorge is an inning eater for us. Doesn't necessarily fool a lot of the batters. He pitches like a shortstop, but he does get outs. In fact, Jorge, where is he? He's pitched 22 innings for us this season. Did start 3 of them, but that was, I think, when we were down Gianni from injury. He's faced 182 batters, and he had one game that was pretty bad, where he gave up a bunch of, I don't know, almost, I want to say like 15 or 18 runs, something like that. So that hurt his ERA, where his ERA is 8.3, but his whip, his walks per and hits per innings pitched, very respectable, 2.5. So it's just that one game where he gave a bunch of runs, and so that was the problem. Chris continuing to kind of stretch the lower back. We will probably see Ricardo move to short, and Chris would go to second here. Yeah, so that's what we're going to see. So a new, slightly new defensive lineup here. Jorge again on the mound with Kieran behind the plate. Joe continues to be at first, but we've got Chris at second now. Ricardo slides to short, and Gianni will continue to be at third. Number 27 for the Legends will step in. A runner on first, 1 down as we go here. Number 27. And we're going to hit that ball straight up, and it's out of play. And right past Jorge's mom and brother. So Jorge with an indirect way to throw that ball to his, or get that ball to his little brother. Jorge with a mid-50s fastball. That's pretty much all he's got. He can locate it high and low, in and out. So he'll really depend upon location. He's not going to depend upon getting the fooling the batter with any other pitches. Oh, the ball goes on the top of Kieran's glove. Should have squeezed that probably. Runner will easily take second on the pass ball. So man, when the wheels, they fall off, they have fallen off here. We played okay, but really feels like this inning the Jackrabbits just don't have it. Jorge bounces a 60-mile-an-hour pitch, but only gets about 49 feet. He's got to get at 54. So threw it way harder than he usually does, but as you can see, overthrew it, made it a non-competitive pitch. Runner at second with a good lead. That ball is hit to the right side. Joe is going to get it in foul territory. No, he's not. He overruns it in foul territory. When it rains, it pours. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the second strike of the at-bat to go with 2 balls. And a runner on second. 1 down.
Come on, Jackrabbits, be ready.
And here we go with the next pitch. Jorge gives the runner a look back, but does not throw. Next pitch, and that ball is absolutely shellacked into center. And Javon's going to pick it up. And there's no play at home. There should have been. That's got to know the score. That is the all-important 10th run. Oh, man. Kieran yelling 4-4-4, but no one doing it. So that was a mental lapse by the Jackrabbits to not know the score. Good stroke by 27 there to get the ball in the outfield and scores runner from second. And it looks like number 20 will step in. The pitch is hit right underneath the glove of the second base, or the shortstop, and that ball gets beyond Javon. So errors galore should add 2 outs at this point. And instead, it is now first and second with 1 run in.
Come on, get over.
And here's the lefty again, the one that I missed the first time through. I apologize. Number 23. So now Chris has got to move over, and Ricardo's got to know to hold that runner on. Ricardo not paying attention, or not, I'm not sure, maybe told not to hold the runner on. Fastball 55 inside for ball 1. Ricardo now being told by Chris, hey man, you got to hold him on. It's a left-handed batter. So good infield command by Chris there to tell his shortstop where he needs to be. That ball pops out of the glove. Kieran goes and gets it. Is that the new glove or the old? What's he's holding his left hand. Oh, Kieran coming into the game with a little bit of an injury on the left hand seems to be causing him a little bit of trouble. It's a tough young man, so he's powering through, but we do see him playing with that left hand after some pitches. Beautiful pitch, 58 on the outside corner. And Jorge's got to be throwing that pitch more frequently. So locate that one on the outside corner again. Look for a throwback here. I think Ricardo's thinking there's a throwback to second. And batter calls time. Still only 1 out for the Jackrabbits, so a pitcher's best friend here, ground ball to second, would be key. Strike 2, 57 inside at the knees. So like I said, Jorge, there's that 1-speed fastball. It's got a little bit more juice on it than usual, and he's just about locating it. So look, what do we got here? 2-2? I look for a high fastball here. Maybe one at the letters. Let's see what we get. We're going to go low and away. Not sure where that one was, but it's ball 3. Full count now, 1 down, runners will not be going. Strike, ball 4. Wow. Those last 2 pitches looked very, very good. This now bases loaded for the Jackrabbit, first to the Legends.
1 down.
So with 10-0 and only 1 down, Jackrabbits have to know they've got to have a play at the plate on a grounder. So they're going to have corners in, so first and third will be in front of their bases. They'll be about 75 feet away from home. But the middle infielders will be back for a double play ball. And the first pitch is pulled foul by number 24. So it's either on a ground ball in the infield, it's either has to be a force out at home, so Kieran's got to know to pop up and stand on home for the catch, and he's got to squeeze it, or we get a double play. Jorge from the windup, and he pops that ball to straight center. And and a nice sac fly. Runner from third does score. That's what you'd expect in that one. So well executed, honestly, by everybody. Javon makes a nice catch in center. He hits his cutoff man, but not in time to get the runner who tagged up from third. So that'll leave the runners at first and second and 2 down. And number 35, it looks like, has stepped in. And we get the ball underneath the glove from Kieran.
Kieran, we gotta have those, bud. We gotta have them. Now there's runners in scoring position, right?
So now we've got 2 runners in scoring position. And the only play is at first now, no force anymore.
Good job, Kieran.
57 high. The 2 balls in a row now from Jorge. Jorge's going to have to come right dead center here, and he does, and that ball is hit right up the middle. And 2 runs will score probably. Oh no, they keep the runner at third. So 1 run scores. And runners will be back on the corners. 34 will step in with a 12-0 lead for the Legends. Coach just fired a fastball at the ump there. I think I think everybody was surprised by that. Ump with a good smile on his face, though. Jorge back on the rubber. He's going to have to pitch from the stretch with runners on the corners. And some sort of quick pitch, slide step for ball one, 51 miles an hour. And that ball's high as well. Kieran with a nice snag there, ready to throw it down. Runners not advancing on that. But 2-0 now. You're going to have to come middle with that fastball, and 34 knows it. So Jorge did it last at bat. Let's see if he does it again. He does. And ball bounces off the fence and a foul. So 2-1. Jorge can probably play with one pitch here. So do you go low and away? Do you go inside? But you can't go middle again. That's the one key thing. Got to at least alter the location here. The high ground ball, where we're going to run over to second for the final out of the inning to Ricardo. So boys will run in. An absolute beating here by the Legends of the Jackrabbits. We go to the bottom of the fourth. This will be it unless the Jackrabbits can score some runs, because they have a 12-0 lead. And we'll see Isai, Javon, and Kieran. Remember, this pitcher has been perfect through... Oh, we're going to get a new pitcher. So 34, I think was his number. He's going to finish with 9 up, 9 down. Beautiful pitching from him. And we'll get a new left-handed pitcher. Number 6, I think, or 8, 6. 6 it is. So number 6 will come in, and our boys will get a chance to see a new pitcher who's taking nice, easy warm-up tosses here. I suspect we'll be very quick to see an at-bat by one of the Jackrabbits, because I don't think he's going to throw a whole lot. He looks very warm. There's nobody in the on-deck circle yet. They're going to be ready before we are. Yeah, new pitcher. I know. Yeah, but they're thinking now that they can win the whole tournament, so you save the innings. I mean, they're up 12-0. We haven't looked impressive at all in the offensive side of the ball, so. Yeah, I mean, we're an hour 18-ish, so they do risk running an extra inning but it's a good risk to take by the Legends for sure. So Isai will step in now. Isai batting .222 on the season, but a .452 on base percentage. Swings and misses at the first pitch. 53-mile-an-hour pitch. He's got 18 hits on the season. 15 of those were singles and 3 doubles. He's got 15 RBIs, so very effective when he gets a hit. He's going to take that ball low at 49. He's scored 29 times because he often is at the bottom of the order here and then gets on and benefits from having the top of the order hit him in. And let's see what else. He's only been hit by pitch twice this season. Next pitch from the lefty. Actually, I think he's a proper southpaw in this field. I think that way is south. So, yeah, so we do have a southpaw on a southpaw-oriented field. So good for I don't even remember where we're playing. Good for this field. Isai now with a ground ball over to the shortstop. It picks it up, and he throws it on a bounce. But the first baseman had to come off the bag for the ball that was on the bounce there. So Isai not our speediest, but he was running hard the whole time, not giving anything up on that. And so, yeah, they're asking for an appeal here, and they agree he's safe because the bounced throw required the first baseman to come off the bag for it. So first base runner for the Jackrabbits all day here in the bottom of the fourth. Is it the sign that the Jackrabbits are going to mount a comeback? Might be a little early to declare that, but I love having runners on. Javon now in the batter's box. And Isai not going anywhere. He's batting .393, just shy of 400. On base percentage of .589, so just under 600. Has 24 hits. 20 of them are singles. Great discipline there not to swing at that one for ball two. Ball two. Of his 20 hits, he's got 24 hits. He's got 20 singles and 4 doubles. He's got 17 RBIs and has scored 27 times. And he's taken 26 base on balls and struck out 16 times. Has been hit by pitch 3 times. And that ball is going to get away. And Isai will be up in second on a wild pitch. So our first runner in scoring position. Javon now with a single, potentially could score Isai. And he was taken all the way on 3-0 there for strike 1.
Hey, don't help him, still don't.
Kieran in the on-deck circle. I'd like to see Javon sit middle fastball here and take everything else. And he's going to take ball 4 because that one was high. And Kieran will step in now with big opportunity here to change the game.
Hey, we need you on, Kieran.
We got to be smart here. And we're going to take that 51-mile-an-hour pitch outside, ball 1. Runners on first and second cannot get themselves run into an out. Now a huge hole on the right side, second baseman holding his runner on, first baseman holding his runner on. If Kieran can poach it to the right side, that would be something there. Although with 2-0 count, you really want to make sure that you're getting the pitch you want to hit. And that was a nice pitch. 51, outside corner. Oh, Kieran quite a ways behind the 51-mile-an-hour pitch on the outside corner there. A repeat of that previous pitch, so he was swinging at the right pitch, just didn't get there in time. Javon with a big lead. A little nervous at first, no throw over. He's going to bounce that ball, and it goes off the umpire right underneath the catcher, so the the runners cannot advance. And now we got a 3-2 count. Swing! And a miss for a 54-mile-an-hour pitch on the inside corner for the first out of the inning. Joe will step in. Joe for 1 today, like everybody in the first 9 at bats. Actually, the Jackrabbits don't have a hit yet. We have a reached on error and a base on balls. And that's a 55-mile-an-hour pitch. That's the pitch that number 6 was throwing to Kieran for the strikes. Joe takes it for a strike as well. Again, a huge hole on the right side. And that ball is foul down the right field line.
Now you're here, right? Sit it, bud. You gotta hit it hard.
So Joe's got to swing early now. He's got that 2 strikes against him.
Good, Joe.
And whoo! 49-mile-an-hour pitch outside was looking like that fastball. That's been a strike. Joe calls time to tie his shoe. Retie his shoe, maybe. Chance of buenos ojos emanating from the Jackrabbits dugout. I had to have that translated for me. It means good eye, good eyes. And Joe now, uniform fixed, will step into the box.
Protect here, Joe, protect! Protect, Joe!
And a shot to the shortstop. And there's a play at first. And a double play. And that is it. And we're just going to ask for a review. And they umps at home saying that's an out. And that'll end the game, ladies and gentlemen. So well played by the Legends to dominate the Jackrabbits in every element of the game today. And Jackrabbits will line up. And that will end the game. So we're playing again right here. Make sure you hit the subscribe and the bell notification. because that will be, I'll let you know when we play. We will almost certainly start our 3 o'clock game early. So Jackrabbits will be right back here. Good job to the Legends, and they earned this victory in every element of the game. We'll be back a little bit, but thank you for joining us on behalf of Keith and Mike and Jackrabbits broadcasting Vamos Liebres. We'll see you probably in 20 minutes for the second game.